Hello my beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. So today we're going to look at your block. What came in from the Cozy Witch was the star, again 8 coming in, right? And then you have 5. 5 and 8 have been working together, and it's because 5 is a really hard working card. It's where you get the lessons, right? It's where you get the wisdom. And 8 is implementing that wisdom. So I love this combination together. Even though 5 is hard, it's not easy. It's not the easiest to put up with. It is most definitely a card that helps you get it. It's the big lessons, the big things, right? My life's been all about difficult and big things, so I fit my number really well, but now I work with my number really well to get through the blocks. That's why I do this as readings as well. So if you're not aware, I do readings, and with it I give you your life path number. It's like getting a cheat sheet, really, honestly. If you use it correctly, you can help yourself move forward, and it doesn't matter what point in your life you are in, okay? So today we're doing the block. Have faith that healing is in the forecast. And I feel that this is, I think that is the block. I think that you're probably having a hard time believing that you're going to be able to do all this work and get things done. To, let go of self-imposed limitations like it says here. And that you're going to be able to heal this stuff. And that's the block. Because there's so much to do. Either that or there's so much to overcome. It might also be because, I don't know, there's so much that has happened to you. And you just don't know if you're going to be able to forgive and move on and understand and all of that. Which is normal. I would say don't let yourself be overwhelmed. Okay? Start with one thing at a time. Okay? Choices. The 2 is about choices. It's about adapting to stuff, okay? It's about, yes, you're keeping a little more up in the air as you're juggling, but it's only 2 here. There's not 1,000, and that's the important part. Don't overburden yourself, but focus on what you're doing, okay? All right, so I'm going to take from, gorgeous, okay. Here is the 10 of Cups. Oh, okay. And the 7 of Wands. Okay. So let's take a deeper look here, Pisces. The 10 of Cups is in reverse as far as I know, or is it? Doesn't really matter, does it? And this deck, the 10 is regardless. Okay. I love the weaving of the cards because I feel that it's like one touches the other, right? This is about blessings. It's like one blessing touches another blessing, touches another blessing. Yet you have here the bright shining one. That's kind of like shining so brightly against the opposition. It's the light in the darkness. It's the persevering. It's the meeting up to the challenge. And I feel like these cards are telling you, it's like, what are you in it for? Okay? Because this is the block today. So what are you in it for? Is this worth it? Are all the blessings that you're going to get from this worth it? Okay? Is it worth defending? Is it worth having faith that you can do the work and get to that point? I think so. But I think they want you to commit to it. They want you to write these things down and say, what's in it for me? Why am I doing it? Okay? Write down your whys. They say that for many things. Many, many things. It's important. Okay? Because sometimes we forget, or we don't forget, or we just, I don't know, we selectively forget, I guess. We start something and then we lose steam, or we give up and we think, well, I don't know if I can do this. What was the initial why of you beginning? What was the blessing? What was that thing? That peaceful, beautiful harmony that you were looking for, right? That peace that you were trying to get, that connection that you wanted to build. Find it, defend it, okay? Write down your whys. Strengthen your resolve is what I hear. Strengthen the resolve, okay? Guilt. What I feel most with this card, Pisces, is, yeah, and there's growth, okay? Some of you may be having guilt issues because you are focusing on the self, which is you, but it's the big self. It's the life that you want to leave. And that may mean that you will no longer endure, what I was talking about yesterday, endure other people's crap. It's like, okay, enough already. Now I'm going to focus on something that is important to me, okay? I'm not going to endure your crap or his crap or their crap or this situation. But then at one point you're going, is this me being selfish? Am I being, am I taking away from other people? And this is letting go of limitations, self-imposed limitations. This is the stuff that your mind likes to tell you. Oh, well, there's people that depend on me, and if I take time away from them, then, I'm being selfish. Are you being selfish? Growth is never easy. Growth is sometimes, like I said, this looks a little strange because it's, it's in an emergency room here and there's growth happening. Sometimes it happens in strange ways, in strange places, but it happens. And it's important that it happens, okay? You can't always dictate where and when and wait for the perfect spot and time with this. This is what I feel. I feel sometimes you're growing exactly where you are, and that's just the way it is. Okay? There's hindrances and benefits to everything, but this is absolutely needed. It's needed at this time. We've had this card a few times now. Yeah, this card showed up like on the weekend. So I think it was in the super moon reading. Yeah, growth. Actually, it came out too this week. Yeah, growth. Okay, it's right here. You have it again. Okay, it's showing up because you have to grow past this. This is tomorrow's reading, by the way. You have to grow past the crown and the ground. We're going to be talking about that. Okay, you can't stay stagnant. You have to move forward. You have to move forward, Pisces. You've got to get that momentum going. Let's take another one of these. The Hermit. There are some things that must be done on your own. Yeah, some of this you're going to have to get rid of the peanut gallery, is what I'm hearing. And this comes with this guilt card for sure. That's what I'm feeling. You're going to have to just kind of go within yourself, okay? The Hermit is right after the Strength card. So after you find the courage, you might have to take some time to introspect, to go, the perspective, the wisdom, and that's all this here, right? You're going to have to follow spiritually what is calling you. And you may just need to retreat to put yourself back on track. Put yourself back on track with this, okay? As I said before, when I did this reading, I love the night and day of these block cards, because this is her at night with a jacket outside, and this is her inside in the day with a cuppa. And I love this. I love this. I feel like it's just the synchronicity of the days passing, of you expanding, okay? Both your environment and what you are doing, how you are growing. You're not stagnating here. But this may be the fear of it. Maybe this is the fear of the stagnation that you feel will come in when you start doing this stuff. All right. Yeah, she just ploofed. If you hear that in the background, she just ploofed. Okay, so you have the Malika of Cups, which is the Queen of Cups, and the Three of Staffs. I feel that what they're saying is just start. Just begin. Okay, to get over this block, just begin. Don't be afraid of the movement. Don't let it paralyze you in thinking, oh, I can't do it. Just take the smallest of steps. You have been planning on this. Like I said, what's your why? And then go back to it. I know why I'm doing this. I started this for a reason, right? And again, this one looks very much like this one. Look how similar these two images are. Isn't it wonderful? Yeah. So it's time to receive. Receive what you know is true. With the Queen here with her arms open to receive what the universe has to give her, and her eyes closed, she is using her third eye. She is using her beautiful intuition to let it flow through her, to give her the energy and the strength and the beauty. The Hermit's all about inner wisdom, that light inner wisdom. There's so much wisdom coming in here, and it's all from the inside. All that's missing really is the High Priestess, and we've got the full inner grouping, what I call the inner grouping, that would show up to help you move forward. Okay, I'll put this over here as well because I feel that they're kind of all in the same vein. But yeah, definitely just start moving. The smallest of steps, sometimes you think, well, I didn't accomplish very much today. It doesn't matter. You still move forward. You still did something. I don't rarely finish my lists of things to do. But instead of looking at the end of the day and going, oh, I didn't do that, I forgot to do that, I didn't do that, didn't do that, I go back through the list of things that I've done. And I do that at bedtime, just before I'm about to lay down. I think, today I did this. Today I cooked for my family. Yes, I fed them nutritional food. I also cleared out the driveway, their parking spots, before they came home, so that they had a clean place to park. They didn't have to clean out the space before they parked because it snowed. And then, because the snow was floofy, is what I call it, I cleaned it out. And then I finished all these beautiful readings with you, Pisces. Yeah, I feel good about that. Hopefully, I'm hoping with all of my heart, my soul, and my energy that it will help some of you. That's good. I did a load of laundry, yes, and I further did some work on my closet. That helps with my closet organization because I'm making sure all the clothes are washed or they're all laid out and I can finish it off. Beautiful. You keep going with everything that you do, everything that you've accomplished. I gave Bunny an extra treat. I cleaned out her house. I gave her a space where she could sleep comfortably. I vacuumed her carpet, and she put her little nose on there, and she was well. By the end of your day, you should be looking at everything that you've done, everything that you've accomplished. Did it fulfill you? Did it make you feel good? Did it, even in giving, you can feel fulfilled. Just the fact that you did it for other people. The guys came home after their long days of work. They only had to park their vehicles. They didn't have to do anything. And they were, my boys are really nice. But even if they hadn't said anything, I think one of them didn't. It doesn't matter. I know what I did. And my husband was so happy, right? He came home and he finished the end of the driveway because he was the first one in. But he went, oh, that was so nice. I didn't have to stay out here for an hour and shovel. Of course it's nice, right? So, be kind, be loving, give of yourself, but don't do it as a chore, do it because you want to, okay? Feel good about your accomplishment. That's not ego. It's feeling good. It's staying in that good feeling. And there's a lot of that coming in. There's a lot of that. Hold on to the things that make you feel fulfilled, because that's authentic you. Okay? Try not to focus on the things that you are not getting done. You will never get it all done. You're never going to get it all perfect either. Okay? But begin with the little things. Okay? Like I said, not done with my closet clean, but I'm working on it. I do steps every day. Okay? I'm not done with my increasing of income stuff, you know. But every day I work on it. A little bit. I try to, right? And if I can't, or if I don't manage to do it, I'm not mean to myself, but I do plan it on another day. Because it's important. It's important. Okay. All right, my beautiful ones. What I want you to do today is inspire yourself. Okay? I want you to celebrate your life. So that's why I'm going to ask you to put the little emoji in the comment section. You know, the little streamer that pops, you know, that celebration streamer, or anything that represents like a celebration. You can just go ahead and pop that in the comment section. It helps the channel. You can put a comment there as well, or you can put that and then a comment. It all helps, okay? Don't forget to press that like button. It really helps the channel as well. Darkness and surrender. Oh, it's beautiful. Especially for the block. I love it. Okay? Do you see it? It's my rabbit that's out of the hat. And the number 4. Number 4 always is a card of celebrating everything. The small things, the big things, the small wins, every single thing. Celebrate your life, okay? And, yeah, darkness. I love this, though. I love this. Even though the moon may be hiding, there's still stars in the sky. That's the first thing that came to mind as soon as I came to, I don't know, spiritual body of blah is what I call it. And with the surrender card, it's, I love this again because I feel this again. The eyes are closed, the arms are outstretched. It's like going, okay, and it's an 8, okay? You have the strength number coming in again, having the courage to surrender to things, to believe that you can make them better, Pisces, even in the dark, okay? Even in the dark. In the dark, you're the light. Look at the 7. In the darkness, you are the light. Okay? It doesn't matter if it's dark outside. You have a light of your own. You're enlightened. You're the hermit. You carry the light. You don't need that, and you can surrender to the things that scare you. Surrender to them. Okay? Understand them. Deal with them. Look at them. Understand them. Carry on with them. So let's take a quick look while we're here about these. They're quite interesting shapes. So let's see 26. Surrendering doesn't mean giving up. Let go of what you no longer need. Stop being so stubborn about holding on to aspects and behaviors that don't align with who you are. Stop struggling. Stop enduring. You know, so the author writes, it took me a long time to realize that surrendering was a positive thing. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't mean the giving up kind of surrender. I mean the, okay, it's time for me to hand this over type of surrender. For those of us who are highly independent and used to doing things quite ably on our, or ably, I should say, on our own, admitting we need assistance and that we might indeed have to let something go from our betterment can be challenging. Absolutely. Okay? Again, we're talking about letting go. Healing. Okay? Letting go of the anger. Healing yourself. Letting go of self-imposed crap, okay? Letting go and surrendering admits or exposes a vulnerability or two. To surrender, we may need to show our underbelly. We may need to admit we got it wrong, made a mistake, grew bad habits, surrounded ourselves with people that are not good for us. It can make us feel raw in our realization. But remember, this moon phase is dark. Wait a minute. We're reading this one. And this is the one the moon phase is dark and beautiful. It casts a protective shadow that allows us to be wide open as we need to be to do our work. We reveal safely that only the divine in ourselves, and then the light returns. Beautiful. So let's look at the darkness now. 40. You are entering a time of introversion. No. No. Right. Okay. It's time to do shadow work, which will bring big dividends later on. Release what no longer works for you. Are you hearing a theme here? I am. One of the earliest human fears is said to be the fear of the dark. I had that when I was a kid, yeah. I would stay still when it was completely dark in a room. I would stay still in my bed and try to be unmoving. It would be crippling how I would cripple myself in bed, just scared, right? We fear that we can't see, and we fear what may be hiding. In reality, the dark is as important as the light. In nature, there are many nocturnal animals, one that's behind me scratching, that go about the business of living under the moon, not the sun. The darker times of the lunar and seasonal cycles signal a time to naturally turn inwards, to stay close to home, to look closely at ourselves, and to plan for the light. In the northern hemisphere, the long night moon usually occurred in December, around the winter solstice. This is when the nights are indeed long and the hours of sunshine short. It's cold, and people would begin to be snowed in. It is during these long nights we can begin to do our shadow work, undertaking the self-reflection needed to identify what isn't working for us, what might be causing us pain. This could be a bad habit, a destructive pattern, a recurring useless fear, or anything that holds us back from being the best we can be. Once we see these aspects of ourselves in the dark, we can simply decide whether they must go. We can decide to release them once and for all. We get to transform ourselves. All right. So I usually don't do this, but you know what? If you have, because this is block, if you have any kind of dark stone, onyx, any kind of like that, you can actually use those to your advantage, okay? To me, it's like releasing yourself. It's giving yourself an out. You can hold on to this and pour all of your fears or your concerns into this stone, and then you can wash it, or you could put it in dirt as well. That also helps, or you can put salt on it to cleanse it. Okay, so my favorite is just running it under water. It usually helps a lot. And you imagine that all of your fears are going down the drain and going back into the earth to be transmuted into energy that can be absorbed and then transformed into something that's actually going to be of benefit and help, okay? Instead of just being this stagnating, scary energy. I feel, you know, in these cards that came out for your block, I do feel a lot of hope in these images. I feel like they're on a waiting pattern, and it's not as much fear as much as a little bit of trepidation. It's like that, you know, I don't know. I just don't know. And that's okay too, Pisces. It really is okay. Okay? You don't have to, don't be so hard on yourself. Just know that you need to keep moving. And even if I don't tell you, if you're on this path already, I feel that spirit and the signs that are coming in, like from yesterday's reading, they're saying look for the signs. You're going to feel a push. It's going to feel like something is pushing in the back going, come on, you got to go. You gotta do this. You gotta do this. Gotta. Okay? You know, if you don't stop scratching, you're gonna run out of claws. Yeah. Yeah. Less for me to clip later, I guess. All right. Ooh. Okay. So, what came out was bullseye. Let's see here. Making me stretch, which is always good, Pisces. So, focus. I love this. Focus on what you need to do. It's another 4. Okay, another 40. Same card. 4 and 4 is 8. Remember that, Pisces? We're in a year of 8. So focus your energy on where you want to go. That's the best part. That's the best advice that I hear in this reading in particular. Okay? It's telling you, focus on what you need to focus on. Instead of focusing on the stuff that scares you, go, I don't know if I can, I don't know if I don't. When you're busy, when you're really busy, you suddenly don't really have time to think of this, okay? Idle minds do this. It's when you have the time to let the fear creep in, or the moments of, I don't know. That's when it's worse. That's when it really kind of hits you. But if you don't have time for that, keeping yourself busy, focusing on the task at hand, whatever you're trying to accomplish, is probably the very best thing that you can do. Okay? Yeah. All right. So, are you grooming yourself now? Are you almost done? You gonna take a rest? Oh, no, we're playing with our toys. Okay. We're busy today. You're busy. You're noisy. Oh, here we go again. All right. So you have 44. Okay, so they're bringing it in. 4 and 44 is 8 again. They're really bringing it in. Wonder, Firefly. I like this. I haven't seen this one, but I love it. So let's go take a look and see what it has to offer for advice. It's gorgeous. Firefly. And again, the darkness theme is coming in. Oh, I feel I know. The light in the dark. Hermit. Oh, we're back up here again. We're back up here again with the number 8 as well. So let's put it back up there with it, okay? Fireflies sprinkle wonder and magic into even the most mundane moments, like taking out the trash or coming home late from work. Just one flickering glimpse of that fairy light can make you feel like a child again. It does, doesn't it? It's like, what was that? We have these here. It's beautiful. Allow your imagination to take you away as you explore creative projects and new ways of approaching routine chores. That's what I mean. Keep yourself busy. Focus on tasks at hand, making them happy, grateful, fulfilling. Okay? I was talking about my day. That's what I was feeling. Fulfilling. Yes, it was shoveling snow, but it was fulfilling. I was doing it for others. I knew that I was helping, and that made me feel good. Okay? It's not expecting anything from them. It made me feel good. It made me feel my body got exercise. I was moving. I felt alive. I felt good. At 53, I can move all this snow. Yes, with the shovel. Yes, I am queen of the snow. Right? So, all of this stuff. Yeah, make it worth it. Okay? Some believe creativity is only reserved for certain people, but everyone has the ability to access that power. Attend to paint and sip. Experiment with cooking or create something from your own enjoyment. Get inspired any way you can. This is a nudge to pay attention. The universe may be transmitting new ideas or flashes of inspiration your way. Remember, they're sending signs. Remember? Confirmation and signs yesterday. Okay? Write down anything that comes to mind. Don't be surprised if your creative endeavors are being noticed. Let this be motivation for you to continue to create magic in the ways that make you happy. Okay? Happiness. See things through the eyes of a child. Find wonder in the small things. Attention to your creative gifts. Absolutely. Focus on keeping yourself busy in these tasks. This will help with all the apprehension and the block that you may be feeling, and will help you move in the right direction. Remember that, because it's easy to let your mind kind of, and this is this. So it's an ebb and flow between these things. Okay, remember, you're shining the light. Okay, this is again right here. You are the shining light in this. Okay, remember your why. Remember your why. Launch, work, focus, launch, that surrender. All right, so let's take that beautiful tarot deck. I'm pretty sure it's the before. This is the before tarot deck. I like this one. I also have the after. Maybe use that one next week. You have the two, where the cups are not completely in their hands yet. But I love the way that the feminine and the masculine are kind of walking towards each other going, hey, wait a minute. There's something happening here. There's a harmony coming into place. It's like that feeling. It's just right above you, right? You're almost there. You're almost getting it. It's almost in your hands. Not quite. But you are walking in the right direction. So, don't be so rough on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. And remember that it's a journey. Life is a journey. You're always going to be on this journey. You're never going to get to the end. When you get to the end, you're transitioning to somewhere else. So, as soon as life stops being a pathway to somewhere and change stops happening, it's usually the time that we are about to, be done. And that's okay. There's no, I'm a strong believer now that when you're done here, you're done. And that's just it. You've had your time, you've lived your path, you've enjoyed the moment. Okay? For you young people, it's probably something that you don't really want to think about. I remember when I was younger, it wasn't anything that really took any time. But as I get older, I'm really enjoying the fact that I'm becoming at ease. That even if I'm not ready for the journey to be over, but if it does happen, I'm okay. Okay? I know where I'm going. I know there's more. Definitely. There's no doubt in my mind. Absolutely not. Okay? And for anybody who's spiritual, there isn't. There isn't. They'll admit to such things. Okay? They will. They'll tell you. And with conviction, too. King of Swords. Right. Again, it's right above your head. I love these because they're saying like, you're just about to get it. See? You're being handed the sword. The clarity is going to come in. Especially with the super moon in Aquarius. The super new moon is coming in and going, take a look. Take a good look. Everything's going to clear up. Everything's going to make complete sense, okay? You're going to cut through the crap. You're going to figure it out. You've got the Ace of Swords that came in yesterday as your card. This is the King. This is the last one in the Swords. You got the first one and the last one, and it's going to be handed off to you, okay? You're going to be let in on what's actually going on. After the darkness comes in the light, okay? And a lot of people think to themselves, oh, I was blind and now I see. It's not usually that. It's because in the darkness you see things that you need to see. And you realize that It's a combination of darkness and light that actually gives you the answers. It's not just the light. Okay. Yeah. All right. So let's pick another one of these. Queen of Cups. So she has shown up. She has shown up 3 times in this reading. 1, 2, and 3. Let me see. Yeah. Again, it's being offered the knowledge, okay, from a being older than time, from the oceans, okay, on Earth, I should say. But it has the equal effect, or the meaning that Spirit is definitely trying to communicate with you, trying to give you as much information as you can to receive, to see the insight, to see the psychic stuff that's coming in. Okay? Even the little cherubs they look like they're waiting. Like, what are you receiving? What's coming in? Okay? What's coming in for you? I love this card. I feel that there's an anticipation. You're curious, but you're ready. And I feel that readiness. Even in your trepidation, you're ready. Look at her. Even in this block card, she is literally holding a cup, which is the Queen of Cups. And in this one, look, she's looking up in hope. Okay? So, like I said, it's not an all-out fear. It's just a cautious way that you're feeling. But you're ready. Definitely ready. You're ready to receive, my beautiful Pisces. There's no doubt about this. All right. So, remember your whys. Remember why you want this. Remember to go really within. There's a lot of going within here. Another queen, okay? Like we're just, it's all Queen of Cups right here. Nurture yourself. Focus on the task at hand. Make routine stuff meaningful, okay? Make your life beautiful. Don't feel guilty for putting so much emphasis on trying to center yourself. You need to do this work. Grow where you are. Even if you feel that it's not the right time or place, it is time for you to grow, okay? Accept the help that's coming in. Take the steps forward that are required, even if they're small steps, and accept the help when it comes in, because it's coming in. Most definitely coming in for you. Okay? Yeah. So, yep, that's it for today, my beautiful Pisces. That's all I've got for your block. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to set intentions for the new moon in Aquarius. If I'm hoping, I haven't done the video, but I'm hoping that I have for last Friday, and I'm going to look into doing a dark moon intentions, how to prepare for a new moon, something that I wanted to look into and do with members once a month when the new moon arrives. So it's like having, preparing for the intentions you're about to put through. It's not just arising at the new moon and go, okay, what do I want to put in intention? It's the day before. It's like the void, the emptiness, the complete, clear, blank page of what would you like to do. It's where you release what you've been doing and prepare for the intention of the new moon. So anyway, I hope that I've done that. I'm pretty sure I have, because I've mentioned it, so it means that it's on the way. I tape these ahead of time. So if that interests you, go ahead and check out the members. There's plenty of other videos as well that are all I think I love them. So if that interests you at all, go check that out. Just press the join and you see the different levels, and then you get access to all the Friday videos that I've posted in over a year now. Thank you so much, my beautiful Pisces. I will see you tomorrow. Love, light, and blessings. Bye for now.